Welcome to In Your Neighborhood. I'm your host, Jennifer Wakeman. In 2010, the Union County Housing Authority broke ground on its new state-of-the-art energy-efficient duplex project, and they invited In Your Neighborhood to follow the project as it developed. With energy prices reaching new highs almost every year, we can all appreciate the need for our homes to run more efficiently than ever before. And the technology to make them more efficient is out there. But isn't it expensive? Not according to Jerry Engel, Executive Director of the Union County Housing Authority.
First of all, housing authorities' mission statements are to deal with lower-income families and try to provide safe, decent, sanitary housing for them and affordable housing. And we recognized very quickly that rising energy costs are a big deterrent to long-term housing affordability. So we wanted to develop a house that would be very economical to run and operate from an energy point of view. We also understand that we need to use green technology in our houses. So we tried to incorporate that in here as a secondary priority, and another priority was to have high quality indoor environment.
Each house in the duplex will be put up for sale by the UCHA to income qualified people who are 55 or older.
Another goal is to have these houses handicap adaptable so that people can live in place as their health deteriorates. They would not have to move from here. Mm-hmm. You can live totally on the first floor of this house. Everything is here, from kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathrooms, laundry, everything is here on the first floor.
With these goals in mind, the UCHA drafted a grant proposal to obtain funding.
This whole project was funded by a $500,000 grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development. And traditionally what housing authorities would do is they would just apply for a grant like this, build the housing, and then sell them to folks that would qualify to live in these houses. But we thought we wanted to get into this in a bigger fashion. So we're using this as a learning project for us. We learned a lot by building this new construction duplex house. But as you know, we already bought 2 existing houses that we're going to retrofit for energy efficiency. And we believe this is the wave of the future and the direction our housing authority wants to go here in Union County. So we're taking what we learned here and we plan to apply that to future housing developments or projects that we want to undertake.
An advisory team was formed that included professionals, educators, and lay people who have energy-efficient housing experience and enthusiasm. A design charrette was held in June of 2009 to create the Market Street duplex. In addition to the home design, these folks served as advisors, which helped in the selection of bid proposals, construction materials, energy efficiency specifications, and all aspects of the home plans. One key member of the team was Peter Vargo of New Tech Energy Solutions. He served as the building performance consultant on the project. Making sure the project met its energy efficiency and budgetary goals was Vargo's job.
One of the things that we did up front is we needed to make this a project with a reasonable per square foot building cost. You know, it's easy to spend a ton of money and do it do everything and put massive amounts of insulation, but that wasn't our goal. Our goal was to produce a highly efficient home within a reasonable street cost.
The lot, which sits along Market Street in Lewisburg, was chosen for a number of reasons.
It was a vacant lot. There had been a duplex house here previously. It burned, and it was burned beyond salvage. So it was removed, and the Housing Authority came in and bought the lot. And we wanted to do something that was going to enhance this neighborhood, the residential character of this neighborhood. So we attempted to build a duplex house on a very narrow, long, traditional style lot in our build-up communities.
In the industry, this is called an infill lot, which means that it is already part of the neighborhood, rather than being developed on a new piece of land. Communities that are seeking to manage growth and their impact on the environment use infill lots to create new taxable housing without additional land development.
We see the benefit of this house not just to the people that are going to be living here, but to the neighbors. Now they don't have a vacant lot that they have to deal with and wonder what's going to be going on. We're putting this into a higher and better use. It will be a fully taxable property.
Bruce Quigley and Lisa Aiulo were the architects on the project. They worked closely with Peter Vargo to maximize the energy efficiency while also working within the confines of a very narrow lot.
We had very stringent limitations because of our lot lines and our setbacks, that we had to be away from the neighboring houses. Of course, we did a duplex, with 2 lots. So we had a 15-foot wide house to the outside of the siding. That was our maximum we were allowed to go. One of the things that was important, especially to the architects, was making it a livable space, making it not a depressing space, making it a bright space.
Meeting these challenges was an important learning experience for everyone on the project.
We need to be able to design and build highly efficient homes no matter what the situation is.
A home's energy efficiency is based on the HERS index, which stands for Home Energy Rating Score. It's a little bit technical, so let's have Peter Vargo explain it.
And the HERS index is based on a descending scale. So the lower the score, the better. And what they do is they benchmark at 100, which is considered like a code home, right? Like the minimum allowable efficiency per the building code. So they'll benchmark that at the scale of 100 on the HERS index. And then at the time we designed the house, the Energy Star rating fell at 85. Which is a minimum of 15% more efficient than the 100 baseline code home. And that's how the HERS index works. It's 1 percentage point. So every time you drop 1 percentage point on the HERS index scale, that's 1 percentage point of increased efficiency.
An Energy Star home would receive a rating of 85 on the HERS index. The goal for the duplex project was to be at least twice as efficient as a code home, or a HERS score of 50. To determine the HERS rating, Vargo uses software.
We use the DOE, Department of Energy approved software. There's only a couple of them on the market, but we enter all the building components into that software, all the dimensional information, all the mechanical information, all the R values of the walls, roof, slab assemblies, and the U values of the windows. All this gets compiled in a software program, and that spits out, one of the things that spits out is the HERS index score. And one of the things that we use in the process is, we'll start with a baseline, we'll enter in data, and we can play around with different things and see how it affects the HERS score. So it's kind of it's a great conceptual design tool and also a design fine-tuning tool when you're talking about energy efficient homes.
Once the plans were finalized, the project was sent out to contractors for bids.
We didn't want to pigeonhole it and say, oh, you have to build this way. You know what I mean? We put specifications out there that we wanted continuous insulation with a minimum R value. It could be site built, it could be factory built, it could be built panelization techniques and then brought, we didn't really care as long as the specifications were met.
As it turned out, Vision Home Builders and Design Homes in Bloomsburg, a modular home company, won that contract. When we come back, we'll take you inside the construction process and get a look at all the technology that went into creating this energy-efficient duplex.
Tune in Wednesday nights at 7 and Saturday and Sunday afternoons at 1 for In Your Neighborhood, exclusively on CATV Channel 8.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Britt Sportslander.
And I'm Chris O'Rourke, and Top Gear News tonight is a big event in our area this
Lenny Smith's Danville boys beat Shikellamy twice during the regular season, but last